Hi, it's the 3rd of March 2018 at 4:45 p.m. Okay, starting off, I'm the type of mgtow that is going my own way, independent of the main body of mgtow who are charging up the hill going in another direction. I'm just sort of going all over the place. Think of the crazy mgtow. Yeah, around. Okay. Just for those of you who sort of look at me and think, God, you seem to be supporting women and that sort of thing. I don't think I'm not even seeing the full story myself, but you certainly aren't. I sense it, I can feel it, and the truth of the matter is, I am doing business with AB. Yep, that's it. It's a business transaction. That's right. And I sort of thought about it this afternoon. I thought, I don't really have anything to do with women at all, any of them, Asian, Eurasian, Western, anything, unless I can get something out of it. There's something in it for me. That's what's happened out of all this scamming. That's where it's gotten to. I mean, you get scammed that many times, you get run around and taken for a ride, and that many times. What happens in the end? I'm 5 years into this, but what happens in the end is I haven't even made a conscious decision to do it. It's just how it's happening. Yeah, if they're no use to me, I don't bother talking to them. So if that makes you feel any better, that's where you get to. And I think in the end, I'm quite happy with it. I'm finding my friendship in men, and I like women around. It's sort of it's like having flowers around. It's a bit of a decoration. But that's what it is. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I couldn't set up an online bar for men. I don't think other men had called me. Quite seriously, I don't think there's much of a chance of it happening. But I think they'll call women. I don't mind working with them, that sort of thing. But of my day, the amount of time that I would spend talking to women is like that. The amount of time I would spend talking to men is like that. So there's no doubt about it. It's skewed one way, whereas it used to be the other way around. I spend a lot of time talking to women, but that's just how it works now. So if you're feeling, like I can imagine you'd be thinking, geez, what's the point? Like you're a trader. Magic, you're hanging out with women. Oh yeah, a little bit. Only for if it's a business in it. If it wasn't a business in it, honestly, I don't bother with them. What for? Except for Boomba. Yeah, I talked to Boomba. She supported me all the way through it, and she was there just as a friend. She didn't put me down. Didn't take me to the cleaners, didn't run me around, anything like that. So no, she doesn't count. But pretty much everybody else, no, it's just business. I think when I think about it, I mean it's and increasingly more of the businesses that we're going to be involved in are going to be net-based businesses, and we'll have to actually deal with women. But you'll find as time goes on, you just become more and more cut and dry, more, how you used to be, friendly and that sort of nice to them. It's just, you don't care anymore. Your dealings are just blunt, matter of fact. I'm friendlier to men. I'll put it to you that way. There's more chumminess in the transaction. With women, it tends to be, yep, okay, let's do it, bang's done. They'll lose out from it in the end. They'll hate it, but I didn't do it. We didn't do it, but they will end up hating it because it'll be. I imagine just doing transactions where it's just, forever. Yep, just do the job. Yep, thanks, see ya. And there's no extra, thanks for that. There's none of that because that all goes. It's just the transaction gets done, and this is how I'm looking at it. Like I'm playing Abe, like I've just got to get through the hoops. Okay, if I do this, and this, okay, she won't get me there, and there. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm thinking about it. So at every turn, it's a scam. Where's the scam? What's she going to do? Where's she going to scam me? That's what I'm thinking about. Imagine you got somebody thinking that way about you the whole time. You'd hate it. Nobody trusts you, and I'm used to it. I'm used to the hatred. I'm used to it all, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But this is how we've evolved as a society. Yeah. So if that helps you at all, that's actually how I feel about it, and I'm unrepentant about it. I can't. but there's no point in me. I can't dwell on that. How the situation is. Yep, yeah, we've established that. That's the best thing about this site. I've been able, right. It's a minefield. Yeah, the women are booby trapped. Yep. Know that. Okay. Yep. So what do? I mean, how many times can you say, yep, we've got all that? Yeah, so it's time for me to move on. Think, okay, what do we do next? And this is what I've done on the channel. I'm progressing. I'm evolving here in the channel. A bit over a month. It's gone from this to that to that. Yeah, there's no point in me going over. Yeah, it's a minefield. Yeah, we've already established that. We know that. And we know that. Yeah, we've now established. What's happening is, we're just establishing things as we move along. And yeah, one of them is they'll scam you or take advantage of you at every turn. Yep, we know that. Yep. So what do we do about it? How do we move on? See how business-like it's becoming, and there's no trust anymore. There's none of that. That's all gone. That's been blown. And I suspect at some stage they'll be starting to say things like, "Oh, gee, this is a bit, heartless, isn't it?" Yep. Yeah, so then if you're after revenge or getting your own back or hitting back, yep, that's what it'll be. It'll be quite an awful world for them. But I mean, I still think it's fun. I can't wait to do this with the Filipino women. I don't trust them. It's just it's just that's just how it is. And yep, I'll be looking to make a dollar out of it, a return on it. And I fully expect that AB, well, that's what you'll want. I was saying to Captain Bob today, if I thought for one moment that AB and I would get personal synergy out of this, or that she would be expecting it, I've got rocks in my head. She just wants financial synergy. That's it. Finished. They're all the same. They just want financial synergy. And that's what they'll get. Yep. You and all of us will get the personal synergy, if you get my drift. Yeah, but they may get some personal synergy between them, but probably not with us. All right, I think those days are gone. I think the idea where men and women are I think I got it to some extent when she came on, but I mean I've got to be, I've got to be realistic. Yeah, it's not going to happen for a long period. If the money starts coming in, it should be taken by the money. They all are, and we probably are too, to a large extent. But a lot of us are, But we're now. I think the idea is we look to one another, the men to men, for that personal synergy, and the women are just sort of, I don't know, sort of an adjunct to us. Is that? Whereas I was discussing this afternoon, that it used to be that you look to your wife or that sort of thing as your mainstay, or that's who you develop the personal synergy with. But maybe what's happening is that we've realised they're unreliable, already established as a fact in this channel, and the men are turning to other men for that personal synergy. But still there's a place for women. That's how I feel. As I put it to, say, Captain Bob today, I said, yeah, if he and I were sitting on a porch having a beer in the afternoon, would I want AB there or wouldn't I? My answer was yes. I'd be quite happy to have her there. I didn't know why, and I still don't really know why, but I mean, yeah, she's a business sort of partner. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. You're like business partners sit down, but that's it. As a business partner, not as a friend or someone you trust or anything else like that. As a business partner, and she would be wanting what she wants out of the business. That's it. And I think at the end of the day, women will hate it, personally, but they brought it on. They wanted it. Yeah, but that's what'll happen. It's just a business transaction. They are business partners. That's how they'll be. You can forget all the lovey-dovey romance, friends, soulmate. Gone. Bye-bye. Yeah. So, but I don't find that so bad. That's. I mean, it's not great. You can think of other things, but I mean, the truth is, it's let us all down in so many ways. So, what do you do? Do you just go and disappear off the planet, or do you rejig it and look at it a different way and try and get some value out of it? I'm going for that latter view. Yeah, but the whole point of the whole takeaway from this video is, from all this scamming and that sort of thing, they've just turned us into business partners, basically at best. It's just that's it. they've done themselves a disservice. They may have, in the end, there's no point, no worry about respecting them and that sort of thing. But that they're going to miss out on that something that the men will have between them. So they'll be a business partner, I guess. Anyway, good talking to you. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.